guest on Funny People Making Food is the amazing Ophira Eisenberg. She's the host of Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me on NPR. She's also a stand-up comedian, has written her own memoir, and co-hosts a comedy show with Emily Flake. We know her. I'm a huge NPR fan, and I think Ophira maybe has the best job in the world. I mean, I have a feeling that she and I are going to be really good friends. Maybe even best friends. So on today's episode with Ophira, we're going to be making lamb. She requested it, and I'm really excited because lamb is also my favorite meat. Plus, Ophira lives super close by, so we can hang out all the time.
It's NPR puzzles, word games, and trivia. Ask me enough. Megan.
Bippity, boppity, soup.
Yeah, good one, Megan. Soup doesn't even rhyme, you moron.
I do like the way you
Come
rhyme.
on. Did you go to school?
When Elsa goes out for sushi, this is how she orders extra fish eggs.
Tamago!
It's a let it
Japanese fish eggs.
Let it
Flying
roll.
fish.
We also would have accepted, do you want to build a romance?
That's funny, Ophira.
So nice to see you, Erica. I am so psyched to make some lamb.
So, Ophira, here we are in your great kitchen.
Thank you for calling it great.
Yeah, okay, so of all the episodes of Funny People Making Food that we have shot,
Yeah.
you have the nicest kitchen.
Thank
by
you.
Far. So, that NPR salary must be like, is that what my member dollars are going toward?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much
Yeah.
to all of you listeners for providing me with this.
So, Ophira and I know each other through Emily Flake, who has
That's right.
done another episode of this show.
And Emily and I met because when I first had a child, I read her book, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
very funny,
Mama
called Mama
Tried.
Tried. And then I contacted her and I said, help me. Basically. I was like, you seem to have it figured out. And she was like, that's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Yeah, and so I know Emily because of this New Yorker job we did together, where she drew me,
Yeah.
which is a whole other story. You drew me. It didn't quite
Erica hates this cartoon.
look like me.
Super hates this cartoon.
I don't want to look like Bill Gates.
Don't shoot the messenger.
So you know, I have like secret fantasies of being a guest on
On Ask Me Another?
Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Oh. This happens a lot. People are like, oh, I love that trivia show. Wait, wait, don't
Yeah.
tell me. And trust me,
Right, and you're like, that's not my show.
it's not my show.
And then I live right around the corner, so if you ever need like guest host or whatever. Okay.
Oh, I see. Last minute replacement.
Anything. I'm free. I got a lot of free time these days. We always let the guest kind of decide what we're gonna cook. Seriously, you're now my best friend because you said, let's make lamb.
Yep, it's my favorite thing of all time.
So here we go. So these are lamb leg steaks. Notice the paper towel.
Yeah, so that's okay, huh? Paper towels?
If you forget every single thing we've done on this show, remember this. Dry your proteins.
Why?
Because a dry protein, A, will get browner and crustier in your pan. B, will not stick to your pan.
Oh,
And
That's
C, will not splatter as much.
these are all things
Yeah. So always dry your protein.
Okay.
We're
like
gonna set
what?
this aside because we're gonna make a paste, like a schmear.
Oh yeah, a schmear.
A schmear.
Well, a sauce is runnier and a tapenade is chunkier. I don't know. I'm making things up. I'm using all the words I know
Yeah.
because we're cooking.
A schmear, will you schmear a paste?
You schmear a paste?
Yeah.
Good, good. I like it.
You could be Oshmira.
Oh, this is good. I've been called that. I think that was grades 4 through 7.
Oshmira.
This will be interesting. I'll see your way that you deal with garlic.
Take a garlic clove.
Thank you.
And also hold your knife like this, not like this. Yeah, like that.
Just like an axe.
You are Canadian.
Yes. Ah.
Yeah, and if you make that
This
sound,
is better.
it helps.
Bring
Now
back
we're
my
gonna
garlic.
put it in your little mortar and pestle here. I'm very impressed that you have not one, but two. Yeah.
Yes, I have 2 mortar and pestles because, you know, we do a lot of,
Grinding?
yeah, just drugs.
Oh, yeah. So are you an anchovy fan?
Love anchovies. Another thing
too.
people don't like.
Because people are stupid.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anchovies are like the magic flavor
Because
bomb.
they're salt. They're just
They're
salt
salt
vessels.
and umami. You know umami?
That's new.
Now these we're gonna just chop them up a little bit.
All right, this is not going to be my strong suit, but here we go.
You're totally doing it. Just in a
But
little
you
bit.
do yours in like a line, and mine's all over the place. this way, that way,
Well,
this way.
I've been doing this for 25 years.
I know, I want to learn everything today.
Okay. This is
That's
going to
how
be...
I approach everything. Maybe that's why I don't get better at anything.
I'm the same way. If I'm not really good at something the first time, I'm like, I'm never going to do that.
I don't know how your parents raised you, but my mother always said,
Like
you're probably
wolves?
not going to be good at anything. I am someone who eats everything because in my family, they were like, we don't have enough money for you not to like something.
Same.
I mean, I'm the youngest of 6. I was the
God.
only one in my family that got ballet lessons, and it was lorded over my lorded over my head every single day that how expensive they were, and I was not very good.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So it was money wasted.
I was like this little fat kid in the class with all the little ballet
Yeah.
girls, and the ballet teacher used to like hit me with her stick and tell me not to eat bread.
Oh, that was a real old school
Oh, yeah,
ballet
like
teacher with
Russian.
the stick. I
With
had
the
one with
stick.
a stick too.
Yeah, and she'd be like, you're too fat, no bread, no potatoes.
But look at us, we're fine.
Yeah, we're so well adjusted now. So pound that up a little
Okay.
bit. And then we're gonna put in some rosemary. Now rosemary, you have to kind of chop it up because you can't really pound it.
No.
You just mince like that. Okay, in goes the rosemary. Okay, so this is super fancy olive oil, half of which spilled in my bag on the way.
Your bag must smell amazing.
This is how you know if you have really good quality olive oil. Okay, so you take a little bit, right? So you want to slurp it so you get a lot of air in there, and then see if it burns your throat.
Smooth as silk. Little burn. Whoa.
Feel the burn?
Yeah, that makes it good.
The more it burns your throat.
Are you kidding?
No.
This cooking stuff is very violent. If you choke and almost die,
It's
quality.
good olive oil. That's how you know it's real. Plus, we're going to add more salt, even though the anchovies are salty, because we love salt so much.
Okay, so and these are good tastes specific to lamb, or would you put this on anything?
Oh, I'd put this on anything,
Yeah.
like on chicken, on fish. Maybe not on something about beef with the whole anchovy thing, but that would work too. Okay, that's looking good. Nice paste.
Okay,
I put
okay.
in pepper, right? Yeah.
You put in pepper.
Okay.
And there's salt.
Yeah. So now
Rosemary,
let's
oil,
just make sure
anchovies.
It tastes
Is that it?
good. Yeah.
Garlic.
Oh, that's good.
More salt.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
salt.
I like your style.
Whoa.
What was that little of
It's
that
the oil.
high quality oil?
Before we sear, we have to season. Even though this is pretty salty, we still want to put a little salt on these.
Why? Does it break it down or something?
No, but it helps to create a nice crust.
Okay, I just make up things I've heard.
Now, when you go to put a piece of protein in pan, this is what I call toe in the bathtub, right? Tilt the oil away from you. Lay the food in the pan. Bring the oil back. We taught Bridget this too.
It's so simple.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna get a light sear on these. Years ago, I won like a scholarship, like a grant.
I don't think this show is all about you bragging.
But it is.
I saw the shock on your face.
Did you not read the description that we sent to you with
School
personal
and being
stories?
on Chopped, even though your food was the best, you won an award. Let's have it. How does it work?
Okay, so I won this award. I won the opportunity to intern at a lamb farm.
That's hilarious that that's a prize. Most people would consider that the last
Punishment.
place. Yeah.
So I had this idea that I was going to go out there and spend 3 weeks like frolicking in the fields.
Right, with the little hat
with the
on.
baby lambs, cuddling them and giving them like bottles, and like they would be like loving me. Every day I would get up, I'd go to the plant. We would do the killing in the morning.
Just to get it over with.
Yeah. We would kill, bolt to the head, and then they'd get hung upside down, cut the throat, blood,
Bleed out.
eviscerate, pull out all the guts.
Right?
Anyway, we
Look at
took
that.
the lamb out of the pan.
And after we just talked about slaughtering them and I went through the whole process in my head, I was like, that's interesting. I kind of can understand why people are vegetarians. Wait a second, can we eat this? The story is also a little bit like a reminder to all of us humans, live for today.
Yes, live for
Because
today.
tomorrow, bam.
Also, eat American domestic lamb. If the U.S. American Lamb Marketing Board, for example, were interested in perhaps
Marketing?
sponsoring a show.
That's a great idea.
Anyway,
How do I know? So would I press it, it
like,
just sinks
and
in?
it leaves like a dent.
Yeah.
That's still really rare because all we did was very quickly sear. But these are very thin, so we're only going to put these in the oven for like maybe 4 minutes.
None of this yet?
Oh yeah, we need that.
That's why I'm
Glad you
here.
thought of it. So we're just gonna do, that. It's like a little spa treatment
yeah.
for the lamb. Now we have to set a timer.
Here's my timer.
Okay. Set
4
it for
minutes?
4, yeah. We're gonna serve this lamb with a salad.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a fennel and citrus and olive salad,
That sounds
which I love so much. Yeah.
So you want to balance the flavors.
We're gonna
right?
go all chefy fancy. Okay, so we're not gonna just peel. We're gonna do what's called supreming.
Oh, I've heard of this, and I've always been very scared of it. I tried it once, and it was a
Crab.
mess.
Really?
Yeah, I
It
tried.
won't be this time.
Sure,
So
carrot,
you
carrot.
cut off top and bottom, and then you take your knife, and a serrated knife is perfect for this, and you follow the contours like this.
I don't know, man.
Is this too much for you?
I mean, you make it look perfect.
Well, do I do a weekly comedy quiz show on NPR? I mean, I probably could just get up and do it really
Most
well,
people
but,
could, yep.
I did host a show on Heritage Radio Network for 7 years.
Timer.
They're all out there. You can listen to them all. Oh, timer.
Whoa.
See, now when we touch it,
It springs back.
it's way springier. So it's perfect.
Yeah,
See, it's still
see?
like pretty spongy right in here. Like that's still
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
rare. We're gonna let that sit and rest because proteins have to rest.
How long?
So my general rule of thumb is 25% of the total cooking time.
And then would you bring it up to a higher temperature before you serve it?
If you want it hot again, what you do is you flash it,
Which is, yeah. And then it goes, whoa.
and that's so hot.
So then you have to work out.
Yeah.
I get it.
So you keep your oven on and you just like pop it back in for like a minute just to reheat the surface.
At a high temperature?
Yeah, at
Got
a
it.
temperature.
Flash.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's beautiful.
So that's like that. And then what you do is you want to cut, it's like you cut in between the lines like that.
Yeah, this is the part that I did terrible at.
That. And what you get are these like perfect segments. Do you want to try doing this?
Oh, okay.
Okay. And you do it over a bowl because you want to catch all that great juice. There you go. You got it.
So I don't know why.
You're cutting too deep. That's why.
I'm cutting too deep? Oh, you mean I'm going into the core?
Yeah, so it's separating.
But how did yours just fall out and mine didn't?
Well, I'm really good at it.
Can that not be the answer to everything?
Yeah, now you take this, the
Yeah.
skeleton, and squeeze it and get all that juice.
Now we're talking what I'm
Don't
good
want to
at.
lose all the juice. There you go. Squeeze that. This is our fennel. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
so-
off the tops. Now we're gonna use the mandolin.
Yeah, that's the thing that I use to get rid of finger skin.
Do you want to try it?
Yep, I do.
Okay. Yeah, just slice. Now, when you get near to where it starts to feel dangerous,
Yeah.
you just stop.
All right, never really thought of it like that before.
So we can mandolin our onions too. See, just like I'll just do it.
Okay. All right. How about I stand here and smile?
Just stand there and look cute, and that's plenty of onion. Now let's toss that together. Get in there with your hands, mix it up. We're gonna add some olive oil. Okay, now we have these really nice olives that we have to pit
Why? Why not buy the ones that are not?
because these taste better, and this makes you a better
I
person.
don't know how to fit it. Again? Where'd it go? Hey.
Oh, not that one.
Hey.
Don't hit so hard. Just tap it.
Where'd it go?
Like that. I don't know. We'll get it later. Okay, so we're gonna take this lamb. Now this is more than we really need. So you could actually have a couple meals. Although left alone, I could probably.
Yeah, I could do it just fine on my own.
So we're gonna slice. So what you want to do is you take your knife and we're gonna slice nice and thin on an angle. You don't want to go straight up and down. You want to go this way. It looks prettier,
Yeah.
and also it
Good
look-
for display, right?
yes,
You can
and
fan
it looks like more food on the plate.
And a trick.
So this is pomegranate molasses.
Yeah, that
Which
is
is
an
like
interesting thing.
crack.
Not something I had in my.
It's amazing. And it makes a great marinade. It makes a great dressing. That's beautiful.
Except for yours is in a line and mine's like blah blah.
That's okay.
Okay.
It expresses our personalities.
This is me.
Right, so we're gonna put it there and then fan it out.
Yes, this looks amazing.
Right? Oh, that's enough.
Okay.
Remember, you want to actually make money. And then we're gonna just take, this is that pomegranate molasses and the coughing olive oil.
And you're basically putting like whatever, a couple tablespoons of each.
Yeah, just 1 to 1 like that, and just a little like that.
Oh, around.
Just like a little dramatic
That's-
drizzle.
That would be my
Here, and then
stripper
we
name.
spin it around. Look at that. Dramatic drizzle.
Dramatic drizzle.
Mine would be saucy substrate. Oh my God, Ophira, holy shit, look at that.
This is, I mean, it's basically the nicest thing I've ever made. In
It's
my entire life.
probably one of the nicest things I've ever made in my 25 years.
And
of
I have
doing
a
this.
son.
So
I
good.
learned, I made, I eat. Ding.
Well, this is perfectly cooked.
It's refreshing, yet it's still salty.
Exactly. It's that combo of salty and sweet and umami. So, as you know, the kind of core, I like to say nugget nugget of
Theme?
this show, golden nugget, is about funny women and their relationship to food and whether their food story, their food history, their childhood food, whatever, influenced their comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you are from a large family, which I'm
I am
sure-
from a large family. My family is very funny. I would say our currency of love is making each other laugh. Where did this happen?
At the dinner table.
In the stand-up world, people don't like eating before they're set. I have no problem with it.
No.
And I think it's because I grew up always pairing the like, no, you better perform at the dinner table.
Oh, yeah. It was like your first
So I'm fine with
stage. Right.
Yeah.
It was like Last Comic Standing.
Last comic standing,
Around the table.
but with matzo balls.
Good.
And I actually remember the first time I got a laugh
And you
with
were like,
everyone
"That's
there.
it?
Yeah, and I
I'm
was
a
like, oh
comedian."
wow, someone finally listened to me. Good to know. Good to know.
Your name.
Ophira?
Yes. Not such a common name. Maybe in Canada. I don't
Nope.
know.
Ophira is not common.
Ophira.
All the Israelis are going to email me now. It is a very common name. I just made them Italian. Yeah, Ophira is spelled with a PH, which usually screws people up
Yes.
too. They're like, I don't think so. I've had people just tell me I'm wrong.
You're
No,
just
it's
wrong.
not.
Israelis tell you you're wrong because they love to tell you.
Oh, I ran into an Israeli tourist in New York once, and I was like, "Oh, are you Israeli?"
Yeah.
I said, "I have a very Israeli name. It's Ophira," and it was that person that said, "No, not Ophira. Ophira." Corrected me on my own name.
Yeah, that
Which
that
is,
sounds about right.
yeah.
Do your sibs all have?
Ellie, Elon, Orna, Abigail, Amir, Ophira.
Oh yeah, straight up Israeli. It's like you're reading the phone book in Tel Aviv.
You know, and just that difference, obviously, like it's hard to believe that I was different in a place
Yeah.
like Calgary, but I felt like I was very much
Yeah.
different. When people came over to my house, they were like, what food is this? Because
Right.
there was hummus and tahina. And so how does it all come together? Automatically made me more different, automatically made me the outsider, automatically made me the weird one. What does that all equal later in life?
Funny
Comedian.
people. Exactly. Right. Okay, so really, secretly, I want to be Canadian. Like I'm kind of
Really?
yeah. So I'm kind of
Canadian?
like a Canadian wannabe.
I believe this is an attainable goal, but anyways, please
Because you
tell
guys
me.
have it really good.
What's your favorite Canadian television show? Exactly.
Okay.
That's why people come to
It's Degrassi Jr. hat
Oh, hilarious. Good pull.
with Wheels and Snake and Joey Jeremiah and Heather and Erica, the twins.
Call
and
it to
Lucy.
Snake. Stephen Brogan, miss you.
Are you friends with him?
I do know him.
Really?
Yep. Oh my God. Yep. Sometimes when I hang out, well, when I have hung out with him in Toronto, people go crazy when they cite him.
I would go crazy.
How do you feel about poutine?
I'm okay with poutine. I wouldn't. It's not the kind of thing I would eat, but I appreciate and support it as an indigenous
What?
foodstuff of Canada.
Excuse me?
It's just not the kind of thing I would normally eat. But if we had it right here, I would of course eat it.
Well, this is the wrong time to have it. You know when you eat poutine.
Late at night, drunk.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't stay up that late anymore. So since I'm a huge fan,
Yeah.
we've decided that we're gonna have like our own little Ask Me Another shakedown.
A little
here.
bit of a trivia
little
challenge?
Trivia throwdown.
Am I
quiz.
asking you questions?
I think we're gonna ask each other questions.
Okay, new format.
New format.
I like
Yeah.
this. Very serious.
You were the host of a nationally syndicated NPR quiz show.
This is correct.
All right, who's going first?
You know what? I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just want to let you know ahead of time, it's okay if you don't know the answer.
No, it's not.
Erica, what soda beverage was originally created as a mixer for whiskey?
Ginger ale?
You would think. That sounds delicious, doesn't it? You've probably had
7-Up. Coke?
Coke. Okay, there's. I mean, you're done.
Just
you're
keep
done
naming
guessing.
them. Sprite.
I'm gonna give you the answer. It's. I guess if
Fanta.
all
Dr.
still,
Pepper.
Just name them all.
Okay, I
And
give
still
up.
not get it.
Okay, I give up.
The answer is Mountain Dew.
No way.
Yes way! I don't even know what that cocktail's called. I feel like I've never seen it somewhere, but now as it's coming out of my mouth, I bet I will walk into a Brooklyn bar and they'll be like, oh, you mean the
whiskey?
Carmichael? Or whatever.
Oh, my turn. Are we alternating here?
Yeah.
Okay. When was the first Tim Hortons open? For those of you who don't know, Tim Hortons is a donut chain, much like Dunkin' Donuts, but Canadian.
Well, let's see. Canada became Canada in 1867, and then there was
Oh, Canada,
then there was. I'm gonna say
our home and native land.
I'm gonna say 1947.
You were way off. 64.
64? That's even newer than I thought it would be.
Sorry,
it
Ophira.
Feels like it's in our souls,
right.
though. All right, in what country did cheddar cheese originate?
Oh, England. That's so easy. In the town of Cheddar. Because cheddaring is the process of making cheddar, and it comes from cheddar.
Don't talk down to me. I'm on your side.
Oh.
And you are correct. That's right, you're correct.
Ding!
Ding!
Which U.S. presidential first daughter has had a nose job?
Chelsea Clinton.
Yes!
Yeah! I feel like that was the only news story that made it to Canada. All right, have you heard of the Cajun Holy Trinity? What 3 vegetables make up the Holy
Celery,
Trinity?
onions, and green peppers.
You know what? I'll take it.
Bell
I'll take
peppers.
it. Bell peppers.
Yeah, green bell peppers.
I assume they're green peppers.
They're green.
Yeah.
This is actually a hard one. What color are Terry Gross's eyes?
I have never met Terry Gross in person
Well, nobody has.
because she's a vapor.
Also, vapors don't have eyes.
Well, they're like potatoes. That's still.
It's a tuber, not a vapor.
Oh!
Well, you know what I
Pictures in
realized
black and white.
as I was asking you the question?
Yeah.
That I don't actually know.
Okay, blue.
Blue. We're gonna say blue.
Blue.
Let's get Terry on the
A
phone.
grayish blue.
Oh, there she is.
Grayish blue?
Grayish blue.
Grayish blue!
All right, Ophira wins.
Did I get 2?
I don't know. I lost count. Is anybody keeping count?
Here's how we do
Wait,
it
where's
at
the
NPR.
scoreboard?
On Ask Me Another, we cut out a couple of the ones that didn't go well because we want you to look good. We never actually say a number. And
Right.
then at the very end, we just give it to the person who seemed cool.
That's the best way to win.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
So we are both Princess Public Radio. We're both gonna wear it.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. There we go.
This is why it has 2 S's.
Yeah.
Public radio.
Oh wait, where's my get the
Princess.
kazoo? Sam, get the kazoos. Mine doesn't work. What are you doing?
I think Ophira's just better.
There we go.
On the wrong end.
To yell.
This side. I'll follow you. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it was
good.
one too many notes in my part.
Making food.
Oh, that made me
Yeah.
lightheaded.
Do you want to do it one more time?